is piping hot today. But let's get into this. You ready, Mano?
Let's get it.
Let's get into some YouTube. So Diddy, here's an update on what's going on right now as he's facing these federal sex trafficking and racketeering charges. The trial today is day 25. Oh, tomorrow's day 26. And according to a federal special agent, they testified that travel and hotel expenses involving alleged male escorts were paid for by Diddy. And one of the escorts, an alleged male escort, Jules Theodore, stayed at the London hotel that Diddy paid for on his Amex and also flew him on Virgin America. And so they're basically talking about all of these flights and rooms that were paid for. They also testified that there was damage to a penthouse at the Intercontinental in Times Square, and he had to pay about $47,000 on his card. That's how bad the damages were.
And that was in New York?
Yes, that was in New York.
The London?
In Times Square. No, the Intercontinental. But yes, the London as well. There were also a series of texts and calls between Diddy and Cassie. That is on that night that he was seen assaulting her. A text from Diddy says, "The cops are here." Then he said, "You are," and then Cassie said, "You are sick to think it's okay to do what you have done. Please stay away from me. I have a premiere." And then he texted her, "Call me, help me. I am about to be arrested. If you don't pick up, you will never hear my voice again." And she did not answer. So that's what's happening today. Now, ex-Empire actor Brashear Gray was hit with assault and battery after he got into an alleged fight with one of his associates. You know him as playing Hakeem on Empire. Now, I want to say, usually when I do these stories, I do a quick search to see if there's any updates. I go on social media.
He updated.
Listen.
He updated for sure.
He didn't get hit with just assault and battery.
He got
If you
hit.
go and look at his page, go look on X and search Brashear.
He went all the way.
He definitely got a lot going on there on his OnlyFans, and he's very active. He was on there just a few hours ago, so clearly he bonded out.
He climbed that Brokeback Mountain, didn't he?
He was arrested on Sunday and has bonded out of jail since then. They said that, according to the associate who he allegedly attacked, he said Brashear is not a bad person, but he does suffer from mental health issues. And he said something took place in a mental health aspect. I cannot disclose what happened. I cannot disclose the details of that. All I can tell you is Brashear is a friend. He's like my brother. He is just someone who is dealing with some very interesting mental health issues. He doesn't need to be in jail. He wouldn't survive in jail. He needs mental help.
He might like it in there.
All right, he's scheduled to appear in court on Wednesday. And now let's talk for a second about Slim Thug. Now, apparently he has a stalker, but people weren't understanding what was going on with Slim Thug because he went... and previously, let's talk about this too, he also got his apartment burglarized. And so that was an issue that he had too. So he's very sensitive to unwanted visitors. Now, there was a woman in his garage, and here's what he said as he filmed this and posted it.
How the hell did you get in here, man? Man, get your crazy ass up out of here, man. Why the is you sleeping in my garage, man? Get the up out of here.
Now, he said he always sees her at the gym, and then he actually responded because people thought, why didn't you help her?
Help her? Let's see, people out of control. Look, a strange woman in your garage?
Well, here's what he said.
To all you slow motherfuckers on here talking about I should have did something for this homeless lady. This is not just a homeless lady. This is a stalker popping up everywhere I'm at. Y'all find and get it away from me if y'all give a damn so much.
All right, could be dangerous. And that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar, but you definitely need to know about them. Imagine an AI Barbie doll. Well, we're not too far from that. We'll give you an update on what's happening with AI and Barbie. It's way up.